Here's how to use the Topo Maps Canada free application for iPhone and iPad to record your trail and then put your trail onto Google Earth. So we open up the Topo Maps Canada application. Unfortunately, only available for Apple products right now, but it is free. We'll open it up. You should know with this app, you can zoom out here to some remote area of the country. This is how the application comes. There are no maps that are downloaded yet, no detailed topographical maps, just an overall view of the world. Where you're seeing the dots here on the screen, that's where I have actually downloaded maps. They're 1 to 50,000 scale maps from Canadian federal government. These are maps that would normally cost you, if you buy paper maps, they cost you about $10 a piece. But this is all free. You do need an internet connection to download the software and to download the maps. But once you got the map on here, you don't need an internet connection or a cell phone connection at all. You can be anywhere on the planet, actually. As long as you can get GPS reception, this will work. I've even used it from a plane in an area where there was no cell phone reception, as well as being in a plane. So I'm going to zoom in here. Actually, the fastest way to do this is just to hit this button, and it's showing where we are. I've obviously recorded a whole bunch of flags here. These are just locations that I've been to. So if we zoom in here, all these black and white dotted lines here, these are trails that already come with the map. So this is part of the government survey. It's not as detailed as something like, say, Trail Forks or other applications that are specific to bike and hiking and skiing trails. But there are quite a few there. And also shows Forest Service roads, things like that. So continuing here, I'm going to tap on the folded map icon at the bottom of the screen. So now we have all these trails. If I want to open up this trail, for instance, there's the information about the trail. That was a fairly steep trail. And if I want to send this information, if I want to use this trail information in any other way, if I want to send it to someone, if I want to save it, if I want to export it to Google Earth, I'll go to this icon down here, and I can mail it to myself. I can save the files. I don't really recommend this because it's so hard to find files once you've saved them on an iPhone. They don't make it easy. I would suggest actually texting it or emailing it to yourself so that you have this file. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send this to myself. So that worked. That's doing one trail. Or we can select a bunch here. We can do the select button in the upper right hand corner. And some of these are just waypoints. So we could do a trail, the trail we just did, and a couple of waypoints, and send the whole works. You notice the icon in the lower right hand corner, the send icon, is grayed out until we actually select something. So I'll select these, and then I can send it to whoever I want to send it to. I'm not going to send it myself. That's this part. This is what you do on the phone to send the trail description, GPX file. A GPX file is not exactly a world standard, but it's a well-known file format. And Google Maps can import these files and display them. And just another point about this particular piece of software. Once you open the information icon, lower right-hand corner, you can change a couple of things. You can change the map source. The default here is the Canada base map from that. The unshaded one, I'm not quite sure what that is. And Toporama is a different type of map. Well, let's give it a try and see what that looks like. I guess in this case it doesn't show much because I haven't downloaded the information for that. Well, I have successfully emailed the GPX file to myself and stored it where I can find it. Now, and you see this is where it is here, this particular GPX. And I've opened Google Earth Pro, and I'm going to import this file. So I'm going to File, Import, and open the GPX file. Now, you want to have all these things checked, or it might be invisible. Certainly the first time I tried this, I didn't have this middle part checked, and it didn't show up. So let's just check them all. That's the safe way to do this. And there we go. There's our trail. I can zoom out a little bit. So this doesn't show the waypoints that I might have recorded along the way as well, but it does show the trail, and in considerable detail. We can go in closer here and can see every little, well, almost every nuance. Something looks a little bit strange here, but it's quite detailed and it's quite accurate. So that's it.